Well, hello there. It is I, your friend and shave guy, Dr. Mike, from www.drmikesemporium.com. That's whack, whack, whack. drmikesemporium.com. That's your online presence for all things shaving, grooming, hair, all that good stuff. We are also on Instagram, which is Dr. Mike's Emporium. We do this every single time, right? We talk about this all the time. Hopefully everybody's doing all right. And let me see over here. Hopefully we are working with the system here. You never know how things go. We're going to take our time getting started here. Hopefully you folks are as excited as I am, because we're going to talk about what happened over the weekend. We're going to talk about a basic shave because we've had some new folks join our little club. So very good. There we go. Hold on. There we go. And now I'm going to make sure that the tablet over here is functioning. You can hear it. So very good. Okay, let me turn that down. So welcome, hopefully. Okay, so on Friday, we made the wonderful trip up to Greenville, South Carolina, to the SE Punk Flea Market. We love the SE Punk Flea Market. Why? Well, for one, chili dogs, right? Two, it's Greenville, and we love that town. And we just love the SE Punk Flea Market managers. Hey, Kay, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Michael Dixon, always a favorite, sir. Always a favorite. And we had a fine time. Met so many wonderful people. Chili dogs, yeah. It's so wild that they have the event at the Greenville Shrine Club, and they have a concession stand, and the lady there makes makes it from scratch. It's not like canned stuff. It's homemade chili. And it's the right kind of, like, it's almost like, I guess the closest thing would be like Skyline chili. And the hot dogs are really, really tasty. And they also make a wonderful harvest chicken salad that is just hearty as all get out. And she just loves us. We just love her. So we are really happy that she is there. And it allows us to have, you don't have to go crazy looking for food, and you can stay fat and happy. And that's what I am. So anyway. So got there and got set up on Saturday morning, bright and early, 9 o'clock. Comes early on Saturdays. And phenomenal. Just, I tell you, the organizers at the SE Punk Flea Market have really done a great job with organizing these events, because they bounce around to like Columbia and Greenville and Spartanburg and Charleston and Richmond, and now they're doing Atlanta, by the way. That's coming up later. Hey, Chris, good to see you. As you can tell, I'm putting water on my face, hot water, right? So I'm just trying to prepare my beard before we get going with the basics lesson, right? Right. So what they've done is they've actually incorporated more like services. They have a stage, and then they have the main hall, and that's where the vendors are. But on the stage, they decided to do all manner of really neat services. Like they had massage, they had tarot card readings, they had they have, like laser hair removal. I think they had all kinds of wonderful stuff. And so it was they even had like hair extensions and such, really, really wild stuff. Even had a hairstylist named Kat, and she's wonderful. Kat colors hair, I think. Kat paints hair, that's what it is. She was really fun, colorful. So we say hi to Kat. We say hi to Miss Amanda, who took good care of both Ksenia and myself, because she did great work, neck, face, all that stuff. And something else we might even be bringing to the shop, maybe, which is exfoliant for the beard, like a beard scrub. I thought that was kind of cool. And it really made my beard something special, which it is. So, all right. So without further ado, lots of ado, I'm going to talk to you right there, boop, right there, and say, hey, congratulations on making your way into the wet shaving world, classic shaving, dapper shaving, all that good stuff. So what does all that mean? That means you got yourself a safety razor, right? Mine's in purple. This is the Henson. We also sold several of the Rockwell 2Cs, if you remember that one, right? That's the one that has kind of an adjustable to it. We sold several of the Parker butterflies. Those are the ones you turn the handle and it goes, whoop, opens up. Awesome. Hey, Bob, good to see you. We're doing a basic class tonight kind of deal, and I'm just chitter-chatting. So if you're going to have a safety razor, you need to have a safety razor blade. All right. So here is they call this a 3-piece razor. So we're going to undo the handle. Just turn it, hold it by the short sides, right? Right. Undo it. There's that one piece. Then you have the base plate. It's the bottom of the razor, right? And here is the top, which is the top plate. So razor blades, hold up. Happen to have one right here. They normally come in paper. They could come in little boxes and stuff, right? So we are going to take our time and be very careful. There we go. And you undo the paper and make sure you don't cut your fingers because, you know, these things are sharp. You want them sharp. This is an Astra green blade, which is one of my favorites. Just like that. See, looks like that. And here is the top plate. Now your razor may vary, right? So you see it has this post on it right there, post. We're gonna take the blade and drop it right on the post, just like that. Look at that, see? It fits just perfectly. Click right there. And then you have the base plate. Make sure you don't put the base plate on upside down. If you put it on upside down, you won't have a shave, you'll just have a thing dragging across your face. Not fun. So we're gonna put the blade right there, boom. Okay, so we hold it by the short side. Now there's a blade in here. Here is the handle, here's the spout. Now that's the difference. We're gonna connect it, right? And screw it on, and you want to gently make it nice and firm. You don't want it loose, you want it nice and ready to go. But wait, there's other parts to this whole technology, right? Right. So there are folks that if you don't have a brush, you can use any number of things. Like there's shave creams you can use. And how do you apply shave creams? Well, you can take it, put some in your hand, add a little water. You can rub your hands together, right? Put it on your face. If you have a beard, you have a natural brush already built in. Haha, we already talked about that. Very cool. So what I'm using here is Coates Lime Cream, which is an old British thing, right? But you want to see all the fun stuff. Let me get my towel. Where's the towel? Towel. Always know where your towel is. So here's a brush. This is Badger. This is an actual animal product, okay? This is a very old brush of mine. We have another brush here. See, brushes, very pretty. More Badger. So I'm going to use this brush. This is Costa Rican mahogany. It was hand turned by a very good friend of mine. And what you want to do is you want to soak it in water. So let it soak. It's getting heat and moisture, everything, right? So I'm going to grab a soap. Where's the soap? How about this? We'll use Sherlock from our friends at Chiseled Face, right? Coates is kind of gone. It's not in business anymore, but you can find it. If you Gonzo, Google it. I'll just say that Coates cream. You can actually find them still for sale. So it's wet shaving for a reason. There you go. So your brush, pull it out. So it's got water. You see all the water coming off that? I'm going to give it a gentle squeeze, just like that. We want it. Let's all say it together. Moist, not drippy damp, right? And what I do is called face lathering. Why do you call it face lathering? Here, watch this. We're going to take the brush and gently, we're not doing this. Don't do that. Don't do that. We're going to gently just swirl in the soap. Now, if you have a mug that you were inherited from family, right? You can actually take the soap out of here and like a scoop and then just press it into the bottom of your mug. A lot of folks do that. A lot of times, a long time ago, all they had was hard soap, and that's why they had those mugs. Notice we're not making lather here. We're just kind of preparing the brush. We're getting soap on the brush. See that? Isn't that pretty? All right. Woo. Okay, so about 15, 20, 30 seconds, and you got your brush loaded with soap, and it's ready to go. So we're gonna take this brush. Where's my bowl? Here's my bowl. I'm gonna use this bowl as my sink so that you can actually see what I'm doing, because sometimes you can't see what down here. This bowl is my sink, right? It's got water in it. I'm going to take the brush and the tips of my brush, just the tips, dip them in the hot water, kaboom, right? And we're gonna go to our face, just like this. How about that? And now we're making lather. Notice I'm going in circles, little swirls. I can go back and forth. There we go. And have you noticed that the peanut gallery over here, all the comments, you guys are awesome. Voila, lather. So with your shaving, the best time to shave, at least in my opinion, is either in the shower or right after the shower, because your face is so hydrated, you've had a chance to wash, get everything clean, and your beard will be nice and wet. Not this beard, but the actual, just what you're gonna shave. So very good, very good. And the longer the longer you take for yourself, the better. You know, you wanna take time, and you wanna add a little water if it gets too thick. And when I'm out there at the booth, I will say if it's like glue, you need to add a little water. And if it's running down your neck, you need maybe a little more soap, right? There we go. All right. Okay, you are a crazy wild thing. And that's why we love you. All right. So here is the first lather, right? Excellent. So, and I will say, if you have any questions while I'm doing this, just fire it up in the chats. We have a whole slew of people who are here to help you. Here is the razor. The blade is there. You see it nice and shiny. I'm going to take it, go to my face right here. I'm going to go up, take the razor like a T, like to your face. And then as you lift the handle, you will feel the blade. And that's what I'm feeling now. And gentle, I'm not putting any pressure against my face. You can actually hear it. And there you go. And what we're doing, the first pass is called with the grain. Now, my beard normally grows out and down, right? So you're going from the top down. So I'll go over here. Same thing. Notice I glued my mustache tips down with shaving cream. And even with a safety razor, you can get a great line with your safety razor. We're going to go here under my chin. See, just like that. I'm not pushing in. A lot of folks with the Gillettes and all those other like cartridge razor things will really have to push in to get a close shave. But with this thing, it just glides through like nobody's business. You're behaving. Nice and short, nice short strokes. You're not, don't do the big swoopy things, because that's how you get hurt. And when you want to rinse the soap and hair out of your razor, just put it in the sink and give it a shake, just like that. Not bad. Okay, so there is the first pass for me. If you're shaving your whole face or you're shaving your head, hey, you've done the first pass. That's awesome. So what's the big secret about shaving? Never shave on unlathered skin. Don't think, oh, I'm just going to go get this little spot right here. Relather. Dip the tips in hot water again, and look at that. More lather. Really, really neat. And you'll find that the second lathering actually gets more involved, and it really seems to lather much nicer. And I think it's a matter of the water and the soap working together. Hey, speaking of working together, here we go. There are 3 elements to shaving, right? To preparing your beard and making sure it works. You have the thermal aspect, which will help. That's heat. Heat helps to soften your beard and prepare it for being shaved, right? Cut. Very important. But what else, Dr. Mike? Well, there's the physical. That's the agitation. That's the brush, right? You're doing, this is the physical kind of getting in there, really getting the beard to stand up, really getting it to go, really getting it ready. And then there's the chemical aspect. A lot of shave soaps will have, the potassium hydroxide and sodium hydroxide lot. And it also helps to make it soap, right? But the soap really does a great job at softening and preparing your beard. It holds moisture to your beard. Moisture is a great way to soften your beard. That's why you'll see, the hot towels, right? Like if you have a straight razor shave at a barbershop, the hot towels help to kind of add moisture, add heat, add the soap to your face. How cool is that? So the second pass, as I normally talk about, is called across the grain, side to side. So I'm going to go from here, come down here. You notice it's just short strokes, boop, boop, boop. Right? Hot towels are awesome and very relaxing. Okay, so here on my neck, oh, Jeff, there's a whole story behind the boys behind me. So if you're new here, say hi. If this is your first time or you happen to watch, give us a hi, say hi. Or if you watch this on replay, hello, welcome to Dr. Mike's, and just post in a little note that says, hey, first time seeing you. So that's awesome. We always love that. And we're on Facebook and YouTube as well. All right, so that's the second pass. Some people put lavender oil on the towels. That's fun. Or lemon oil. That's nice. And the citrus stuff. So the third and final pass is called against the grain. And a lot of people sometimes have issue with this, but I don't seem to. It's a matter of the way your skin is and the way the hair is. You're actually going against the way the beard grows. So if mine goes straight down, I'm going up. So you're kind of getting that last little bit. And you don't always have to go for the super duper close shave all the time, okay? You're going to get that pretty much automatically with this kind of stuff. But really, I've really enjoyed the difference between old style shaving like we're doing now. So here is how I'm going to do going against the grain. I'm going to make sure, and I call this my clutched pearls, which means I'm holding my skin of my neck taut. Speech therapy helps. And I'm going to take it down here and go upward in sort of a short kind of buffing type stroke. And as we go up, we just go back and forth. And we go up to the line of my beard. You can actually go up to the line, cross, clutch the pearls. Yep. So doing fine. Going up. Just like that. Okay. Ooh, nice. So when I have to do up here on the cheeks, this part of my cheeks, I will hold at my jawline, which holds the skin taut. And you can really get that last little bit there. Really nice. Go here on my jowl. And this also keeps your skin from kind of pinching up, which is important. All right. The last little bit is called the hands-on process. I'm going to take this soap out of my beard. You don't have to do it this way, but I happen to have a lot of soap tucked in there. And I'm going to go with my hands and just feel. And there's always a little spot. Always a little spot right there. Okay. Because there's a process called beard mapping where you can actually take like a cotton ball and kind of rub it around your face to see where the beard hair is growing and which way. I've got some weird, wicked whirlwinds down here, but here and here, my beard grows sideways. Sideways, crazy, right? So I kind of have to go against it by going backwards. There, done. And over here. And notice I'm using both sides. Double-edged safety razor, right? You can use both sides of the razor. I had someone ask me that. Can you use both sides? Yes, you can. And there's no like rule about, you use this side for 40 strokes, you do this side. And now I'm going to do what's called, this is the notch. We call this the notch because it's sort of the notch of my mustache. And we always make sure we have lather on here because this is delicate skin. And see, even around your mustache and around your beard, you can really get in there. And now this little spot, I'm going to take some here. Make sure we have some soap here. Boom, there's that. Okay, so now we have, yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. Okay, so now we need our towel. Give me a moment. I'm going to wash this out of my beard so I don't look like Santa Claus. Let's see. Much better. Okay, so at this point, you can always do sort of like, make sure you're checking and make sure you're kind of feeling, okay, didn't miss anything. Everything feels great. I will tell you that the Chiseled Face brand of soap that we carried is a tallow-based soap, and it really makes your skin really stink, really nice. Okay, plus it smells good. It's very dapper, as a matter of fact. So very good. All right, you can do a number of things here. You can either do what we have a product called alum, which is hold on, I'm gonna get it. This is a little rock of alum, A-L-U-M, and you can use this and you can wet it. And you can rub it on your face like here and anywhere you shaved. It's an astringent. It helps, the phrase is close the pores, but you don't really close pores. But it will help kind of tighten the skin, clean all the debris off of your skin and prepare it for your aftershave to help protect your skin, which is next. So we're gonna let that dry a little bit. And what I'm gonna talk about next is where are we going to be next? Well, we are fortunate that the Southeast Punk Flea Market folks have decided to throw a little shindig here in the great city of Atlanta, Georgia. October 29th and 30th at the Atlanta Expo Center. That's at 3650 Jonesboro Road Southeast in Atlanta, Georgia. It is from 11 to 7 p.m. That's both Saturday and Sunday, the 29th and 30th. It will be, how does it taste? It is really, really bitter. The Southeast Punk Flea Market will be a wide variety of vendors, everything retro clothing to shaving and grooming products. Hello. Art, lots of clothing, lots of really interesting leather crafts. Love that stuff. It's 11 o'clock in the morning to 7 p.m. Saturday and Sunday. There will be a costume contest, I believe, food trucks. There'll be a live DJ playing music, which is awesome. Please do. It'll be next weekend, right? Not this weekend. And there's something to say about that, but it'll be the weekend of October 29th and 30th, right before Halloween. So you can kind of swoop in and enjoy the wonders of the Southeast Punk Flea Market, and then swoop off to Halloween. So, okay, so this is dry, and it really makes your skin like squeaky clean, right? We want to wash it off. Hey, Julie, good to see you. Michael Dixon Michael Dixon sent stars. Hold on. This is for you. Okay. Finally took my shirt off. Okay, so there you go. There's your prize. So I'm gonna wash this off. Woohoo! All right. So nice and clean. Now, highly, highly important, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, cats and kittens. We have to protect our skin. So we have to make sure that we have repaired what we've just done, right? So what are we going to use? So I've got a couple of really nice balms here, especially in winter. Your balms are your more rich kind of aftershaves. This is from our friends at Black Ship Grooming. It's called Shipwreck Cove, and it's just a moisturizer type aftershave, right? Very limes. And what I'm doing here is I'm helping to heal my skin. Because when you do, you know, I was out in the wind today, like on blacktop working with a high school marching band, and it was very windy and very cold. Welcome to Atlanta. Welcome to fall and winter in Atlanta. It went from 80 degrees to 40 this morning. So I don't even know what's going on in the chat, but it sounds like they're having fun in there. So great. So, okay, so what we've done is we put a little aftershave balm on. It smells good, but it's really doing a great job at making sure that your skin is protected and covered, because you've just kind of taken a micro layer of skin and beard hair, right? Plus, it just feels good. It just feels good. It smells good, feels good. So that, and oh, well, how do we make sure we take care of our razor? Okay, so you've just shaved, right? Rinse your razor out. I'm giving it a nice little shave here. I'm going to take my towel. I'm going to make sure to kind of dry it, right? And we're going to put this razor away from the sink. We don't want to leave it in the shower, let it get wet all the time. It'll just ruin it, right? Right. Yes, you can leave the blade in there. Some people actually take it apart and let the blade dry. Me, I just put it back there. That's what I do. If you have your brush, right? You've got your brush. It still has soap in it. Just give it a nice swirl. Give it a squeeze. Kind of like, you know, life. Give it a swirl. Give it a squeeze. All right? There's your brush. You want to take it. Here's a nice little trip. Just give it a little fluff, right? Little fluff. Put that down there. And then you're done. Your shave is beautiful. You look and smell fabulous. There we go. Oh, I wear pink like nobody's business. Come on, I look great in pink. All right. So there is your basic 101 Dr. Mike shave, the 3-pass shave, right? With, cross, against. It is smooth. It smells good. I look good. Thank you. But I just wanted to make sure that every time we do these events, when someone new comes into the fold, we are really, really happy to help infotain, edutain you, so you're not lost in the wilderness. And if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out and say, hey, Dr. Mike, K the PA, crazy, you know, big boys back there. We're, you know, I have a question about how do I do this? How do I do that? What do I do to make this happen? Right. Okay. So with that, congratulations and welcome to classic shaving being dapper, shaving dapper, as we like to say here at Dr. Mike's. I will say thank you very much for a wonderful, wow, half an hour. I've took my time tonight. Whew. So we are really, really happy to have you folks joining us almost every weekend or every day for these videos. Hopefully we'll see you all very soon. But what I will say is take care of yourself. Shave is a great way to do it. You know, it's a great way to spend time. Well, normally you would do it, you know, by yourself, or, you know, 15 or 20 people that like to comment on everything you do. Or, you know, you need to reach out to your friends and say, hey, I'm thinking about you. That's really important. And if you're going to shave, and we know you are, and if you want to do your beard stuff, and we know you want to, we're going to say shave dapper, beard dapper, so you can be your dapper best. That's the important thing. I will warn you, ladies and gentlemen, that Thursday night we are not having a video. We are not. I know you're going to be lost. We're not going to have a video on this Thursday. Why? High school football games on Thursday, and I have to do all kinds of work with the kids. It's important to me. Let me have my moment. So we have a competition this Saturday too, so I've got to get ready for that. So no video Thursday. However, Tuesday of next week might be something special. I don't know. Every time is special. So I will say thank you. Good night. We will see you Thursday of next week, and we'll let you know what's going on. We'll let you know all the magic and stuff. So you folks have a great week. Shaved Dapper.